Kristian Jack alongside the great Atiba Hutchinson, who's back in Canada for a special reason. The Beautiful Dream, it's out. It's a beautiful read, my friend, so congratulations on that. How special was it for you to get this?
It was very special. I never would have thought that I would be writing a book, one day. And I think, just after, what I had gone through and the journey that it took for me to get to where I got to, I was, kind of inspired and pushed from, some people very close to me. And I felt that the timing was right to go ahead and, write something up. And, there's been a lot of great feedback that I've gotten, but it was just nice to kind of just, tell my story and, kind of what it took to get to where I got to. So very proud of, writing a book and just happy about it all.
Proud of you as well. And Dan Robson does a wonderful job with you. You and I have had many chats over the years. My favorite part of this book is the perseverance that you've shown in your career. Everyone talks about the highlights and what you see and the games when it's been played and what you're able to see, but there's the backstory behind it. How important was it to get that message over? For example, when you went to Sweden and suddenly they didn't have a place for you to stay and they create an office building for you, things like that. I just love that area. How important was it to tell people that side of the career as well?
I think it's very important. I think everyone kind of needs to know, what it takes to get to the levels that, I've gotten to. It might be different paths that people take, obviously, but it's never going to be, a straight road to success. There's going to be bumps in the road, and you just got to continue to just, trust in yourself. Really believe in your abilities. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't make it. We were just on stage with Richie and also, and he was talking about, sometimes doors will get closed, but there's going to be another door that will open. So just keep working at it. Don't doubt yourself. Never give up. And that's, a lot of what, I had gone through. So, always important for me to kind of tell my story.
And your story will forever live on now this way. It's done with real grace as well because of what a superhuman being you are. And I love that comes across as being a very kind human. How special will it be for you, for your kids? Because I know how special it is now. Obviously, you've got some young kids, be able to know that they can read this when they're older.
Yeah, that's it's very special. For me, I think writing this book is going to be something very special for them to see when they get older and they start reading books. They don't realize it now, but the older they get and kind of get to figure out more of what I had gone through and my story, I think it would be cool. Obviously talk about them in the book, so they'll like that for sure. And just the later half of my career, probably the last cycle that we had in the World Cup and the success that we started getting with the national team. That's also massive for my kids to get to experience right before I ended my career. And it's great.
It tells the great journey all along. I got quite emotional reading it, knowing it led to a World Cup, because I know what that meant to you and how many conversations you and I have had over the years where that would never ever seem possible, right?
That's right.
And you got there. Just to end in a World Cup that way must have been pretty incredible as well.
Yeah. Cherry on the top.
Yeah,
you know how it was. Like, we had so many disappointing times and moments where you felt like you had a chance at making it, and it just didn't happen. We fell short, and a lot of frustration along the way. And sometimes you almost think that it's never going to happen. And right towards the end of my playing days, things just really clicked. We got a good group of guys, good coach, and everything just really went well. And the support came along with it from everyone here in Canada, and that helped us so much. And it's great for me, who had put in so much time at playing and representing the national team, to finally get that the bright side of football here in Canada.
You deserved it. Last one for you. You set the standard, and now that standard has continued with other leaders inside that dressing room. How special has it been to watch? What have you seen over the last couple of windows, where obviously Copa America semi-finalists, but now going to the US and winning there for the first time since 1957?
I was one of the guys to help set the standards. There's a few others, a lot of other guys as well. They didn't get to experience what I did, at the end of it with playing in a World Cup. But it's the future is so bright for these guys right now. There's so much quality in the team right now. We have a lot of depth, and that's what we've always wanted to see in Canada,
Yeah.
and it's just going to continue to happen this way. And the team is now, playing really good football, and not just playing good football, but getting good results in major competitions. And I think that's what was missing before. We're not just showing up, but we're going there and doing well. And I'm just really happy to see the way things have come along now in Canada, and very, very excited to see where it's going to go.
Yeah, we all are. Undoubtedly, one of Canada's greatest athletes, Atiba Hutchinson. I'm so proud to see you again and to see that you've made this decision for the beautiful dream. Go out and buy it. And if you're in Canada still, on Tuesday night in Brampton at Indigo Books at 6 o'clock, another book signing with the great Atiba Hutchinson. Go out there and support the great man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Kristian.